I can't believe it is the last show of season 2 of Gotham. What the heck?
It is over.
I'm having mixed emotions right now. I really am. It's over, and I can't believe it. I don't know why. But it had to end sometime, right? Welcome to the Gotham After Show, you guys, at thestream.tv. I am joined here with Kristin Sanchez.
That's me. That's my name. I never don't get excited when you say my name.
And Jordan Mosley.
Hello.
And they have joined us. We're all here just for you and Gotham. Can we just have a slight pause for a second because Gotham is over and I'm so sad. Just. All right, thank you. And I don't know who the director of this show was, of this episode, but he did a phenomenal job. So if anybody knows about it, please tell me, get on the Twitter, get on the YouTube chat and let me know because he did so good from the panning where they found the bomb and he went all through the different layers of Indian Hills and then also, what I say? Oh, from Fish Mooney when she's in the reflection and all of a sudden she fades out. Fantastic. I think this was my favorite directorial episode. So please, I couldn't find it. So if you guys know, let us know, #GothamAS, so we can give a shout out to that director because he was fantastic. So let's dive right into this episode, you guys. It was kind of like a wrapped up episode, neatly wrapped, I think. I mean, there was some stuff, but it wasn't really a cliffhanger. Which I was kind of surprised about.
Yeah, I'm so glad that it wasn't a cliffhanger.
That's right. That's what you wanted.
That's right.
I was calling it the whole time, but I'm so glad that it wasn't a cliffhanger because it doesn't leave us going like, what's gonna happen? But I do think that because it was not a cliffhanger, we didn't get everything. It wasn't a nice bow. But like, you know, we still got the present part of it. We just didn't get the really nice, like, decorative bow on top for Christmas.
It was like the finale of Lost, where like none of your questions are answered, but it's wrapped up still. But then you're mad that you spent your entire time watching it and nothing was. Anyway, that's a different.
I wasn't mad though.
I
enjoyed it.
I feel like that's just a Lost thing. That's only a Lost thing.
Yeah, okay, that's only a Lost thing. I'm sorry, tangent. But first of all, I want to get into the new Jim, okay?
Yes.
Clayface as Jim.
Oh, God.
Oh,
hey,
my
Jim.
gosh, look at him.
Hey.
Ben McKenzie, you did a fantastic job.
It was as if Ben McKenzie was doing his impression of Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, it was totally Ben McKenzie doing his impression of Michael Keaton doing Beetlejuice.
Yes. And that is
Just a scumbag and a half.
That must have been where he reached to find his inspiration because he did so well with the winking and that's fine. It's like, I got it.
Hey, am I right?
Yeah, he put his voice. He made fun of his own voice, which we were doing last episode. I don't know if you guys watched it, but we kind of had some great Jim voices.
Jim Gordon.
Jim Gordon, that's right. But anyway, I thought he was absolutely amazing. And Kristin also called it, well, kind of, because Harvey Bullock started asking him questions, and he was like, remember that one time when I called you and you said...
it needed to be a really obscure, ridiculous reference.
And it was, but he was like, nah, I forgot about it, so he admitted it. But it was actually Barbara, kind of random, but it was Barbara who came and saved the day because she was like, you're not Jim, because he didn't fall in love with her.
Because Jim hates my guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hysterical.
I thought that was funny, and he slapped her. I mean, she slapped him, and then everybody knew it. So that's how Clayface.
But Bullock didn't sniff him out, though.
But
I'm kind of disappointed.
He was, though.
Yeah.
He was going towards it, and I feel like he was totally working towards it, and he just didn't. He kind of ran out of time because I don't think he knew how to approach it.
Yeah, he kept getting fooled back. I'm like, okay. When he has a touch of the flu, well, all right. Well, it's like, no, that's not Jim. Jim doesn't go, hey, how you doing? Hey, that's not Jim.
I thought it must have been so much fun for Ben McKenzie to play himself, but like a crazier version of himself, because he did a fantastic job, and I'm a big fan.
It's like, hey, Ben, so what we're going to need you to do for this episode is play like a dirtbag version of yourself, but like to the nth degree. So just be like, yeah, just real shitty, and really get in there, like so.
Go ahead.
Super ridiculous, and I loved everything about that.
I loved it.
Was
I just
so
wanted
ridiculous.
to take it.
It was
home
fun.
and stick me in my pocket. Not really. Probably would have creeped me out at night.
Yeah.
Hey, Tatiana. We also noticed that moving on the episode, we also noticed that people are kind of grouped together in teams here. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I kind of noticed it. So the first team, we only have 2 of them really. The first team that we saw was Jim, Bruce, and Fox. So
the dream team.
The dream team. So as you know, Fox and Bruce were in the gas chamber with the Riddler, and they thought they were going to die, and they didn't. And then they were put in the same room as Jim Gordon. I almost called him Ben McKenzie. Oh my gosh, you guys. They put him in the same room as Jim Gordon. There we go. Let's do it again. Who was given the truth serum by Hugo Strange. So he told him everything he knew. Anyway, they're all in the same room, and they are not dead because they almost died a million times, but it didn't happen. And Cat is added to the trio, and they work together to bust him out. So Cat came back
to make a quadrupo. I'm
sticking
with it.
A quadrupo.
A quadrupo.
Yep, that's what you call 4 people together. That's it. That's the name of the thing.
But here's my question. So she came back initially for Bruce, I think, and the other people were just kind of attached to Bruce.
Yeah.
But do you think she would have come back if Bruce hadn't been there? Like if it was just Jim and Fox, do you think that she would have come back and saved them?
I think they were saved by association. Like if Bruce wasn't with them, she would have been like skedaddled, and they would have been down there, blew up, whatever would have happened. So thank God they had Bruce, because if they didn't have Bruce, they'd be dead.
I also think it's hysterical that every time that there's like a new piece of information that has to be given, it's given ridiculously loud, and there are always people watching, and they're like in the back of the shot even, and like just, I'm not hearing anything. Did you hear anything, man?
Guards, like guards don't care. They're like, okay, so she's telling them there's a bomb. I'm just holding a gun. Like, but guards are dumb.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it. If I was ever a guard and someone was like, there's a bomb, it's gonna go off, I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Let's go. Why are we here?
Maybe they knew, and Hugo was like, don't worry, I'll save you. Just do your job.
I'll go with they're brainwashed theory because that makes sense. But it's just always so funny to me because literally it doesn't matter if it's GCPD, at the bottom of Indian Hill, in the experiments den, like no matter where they are. I'm going to tell you this secret information in a room full of people, okay? Don't tell no one.
Don't tell a soul.
Here it is. Like, that's always so funny to me. It's one of my favorite things about this show.
So you would be like, you would figure everything out in Gotham. Because you'd be like, what are you saying?
I wouldn't even have to say that. I would just be there, and then they'd be like, hey, I've got a secret. And then I'd be like, oh, cool. So everyone knows? Is just everyone?
This is good.
It's just a party for...
Party for everyone?
That's cool.
I think that's awesome. It's a valid point, but I'm still going with the guards. Hugo trained the guards, and they're brainwashed, and that's why they didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe it. I'll buy it.
Be on my team.
You win. I'm on your team.
You win. Okay, good. We also see, I think it's hilarious when Fox and Jim went down to defuse the bomb, and they were trying to figure out how to defuse it and what to do. First, Jim was like, go, Bruce, go. And he's like, I'm not leaving. He's like, go. And they both kind of had the same voice for a second. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. But
Go.
He was like, no. He was like, go. And then they parted. Anyway, so they're down by the bomb, and they're trying to figure out how to defuse it, and they don't know how to do it. And Fox's eyes are like this the entire time, which is I was cracking up about. Anyway, so Peabody wakes up on the ground, and when she's like, water, and they're like, oh, she must know, because she just woke up, she must know how to defuse it, so they go and get the water, and it works. And then she's like, water, and they realize, oh, she just needed water. And the look that they give each other is hilarious, because they just realized that they could have essentially killed everybody.
Yeah.
But because they took her word for it, they were like, oh no, she knows, it's cool. She was Hugo's right-hand man.
So now, all the bomb squads out there, all you need is water.
All you need is water.
Forget all the training you had.
Wait a minute.
Just go.
Wait a minute.
Get the fire team, the fire department to
Fire team
come
works.
and just pour water on the bomb.
Yeah.
Everybody's safe.
Jordan, I love you.
Thanks.
But here's the thing. I don't think that's viable in real life.
No,
Gotham is true everywhere.
Gotham is true.
Gotham is true.
What are you talking about?
And that's
So, like, here's the thing. I don't recommend that. So if you are on the bomb squad and you're watching, for the love of God.
Well, first of all,
You're training. Follow your training.
let me just wait.
I am not a professional, but you do you.
No. Let me interject here again, okay? Because I was on the side of the guards, and I'm going to be on the side of this bomb, okay? We don't know what time frame Gotham takes place in, okay? We have no idea. So it's some kind of
Water
crazy
can always take out a
technological-
nuke. You know.
Well, when it has to be with electrical
can.
stuff and there's no like waterproof anything, yeah, it could happen.
Water
Only
does take
Gotham.
out a nuke.
Only
Because that
Gotham.
what they do? They throw the nuke deep into the ocean, boom, and the water's still there. Water wins. Water wins every time.
Okay. Like I said, you guys do
Yes.
you if you're on the, follow your training. But whatever.
I'm gonna bring it back from this nuking water experiment. Please don't try that at home, you guys. But I just want to bring back and give a shout out to Harvey Bullock because he is doing a phenomenal job as captain.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him.
phenomenal job, and he's just like fell right into it. First he was like, "What the heck am I doing?" But now he's making risks. Okay, he's taking risks and making decisions.
Probably making them too.
You're
Go
probably
ahead.
making him, yeah. But he's doing a great job. So I just want to hand it out there because he came off as such a doofus in the beginning, and now he's kind of a stand-up guy. Like he hasn't really done anything wrong lately. So
He definitely
I'm
stepped
proud
up.
of him.
Yeah.
I'm
And
really proud of him.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I like his long, stupid hair. I think it's long and stupid, and I love it. I'm
okay.
all about it.
All right.
Sure.
All right,
I'll give you that one because I'm not
doesn't
on
need
that
a
train.
haircut.
I'm not on that train. He needs a haircut.
But
Moving
then
on to
his hats won't look as good.
he'll look
and
trim and clean cut, which is a good thing. Like
All right,
like
professionalism.
Professional. Who cares?
All right.
Moving on to our second grouping here, we have Penguin, Barbara, and Butch. So look at Penguin. He is so mean.
Dapper.
So
Yes,
now
quite.
he's been Solace for so long and kind of like in this villain realm by himself. And now he is flanked with Butch and Barbara, who is interesting. And Kristin actually was one of the people. Oh, look, there's Butch. So Butch is totally the muscle still.
Yeah.
He was the muscle with Fish, and now he's the muscle. Kind of Penguin is in control, I'm assuming, because he kind of just took control. But,
Yeah.
But Butch is still the muscle, and he's still the mob boss. If I'm correct. No, you don't think so?
I mean, if
He took the place of the mob boss.
but like Penguin is pretty much like, hey, do this thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, but Penguin just came back, so he still has to like build up his like.
Yeah, it's
credentials
definitely
and,
Butch's like bros doing the dirty work.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
it's all following the orders
all
of
following.
of Penguin.
I mean, but who wouldn't want to work for Penguin if you're Butch? He's like, hey, last week I had you use a bazooka. This week
I know,
you
right?
did a
That's so
Gatling
true.
gun.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'd be like, sweet, I'll work for you.
I
that
have
sounds
wicked
fun.
artillery.
Yeah, I have wicked
I
artillery.
cannot believe that Penguin still has her head.
Oh God, this.
I can though. He's
It's
pretty
really
twisted.
just-
I mean, I
great
know
piece.
it's twisted, but I'm like, that has to smell.
Yeah, that's
don't know.
why
I
she's
was-
recommended putting it by the window.
That was
Yeah.
very interesting.
Just get some ventilation.
That is a
And
fantastic
you
point.
actually brought this up. So are we shipping Penguin and Barbara now?
I personally am not shipping them at all. I don't want that relationship to happen.
Penguin and Barbara.
But I do like both of them separately, but I don't know if I like them together. And they'd have to show their worth to me. I want to see what their like dynamic is before I go, yep, I'm on board. But
No, I don't
don't
see
like
it
it.
You don't
either.
see it?
No.
All right, let us
Penguin,
know-
He has to be celibate for the rest of his life because that guy is too strange to be in any relationship.
Hey, everybody deserves love.
Barbara
Okay.
killed her
guess.
parents.
Okay, well, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. Hashtag Gotham AS. Do you think that's where they're going?
They have that in common. They both killed their parents.
They both killed their parents. He didn't kill his.
It was an accident, but he did kill his stepmom
Yeah.
and his.
They both have to live
Well,
with that.
let
Yeah.
us know if you want this love relationship to happen. It would be kind of strange, but like I said, kind of everybody deserves love. So Penguin could be one of those people. Let us know. Do you like it? Do you not like it? And what would their name be if they were shipped?
Bargwin?
Bargwin.
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 Pengbra.
I'm sorry.
Pingbra.
Pengbra.
I want to hear what you guys have because these are cracking me up.
Bargwin or Pengbra?
Let
me
us
know.
know on the Twitter. We're live on the Twitter. We're also on the YouTube chat. Let us know what you think. What are they? I'm sure I'll be cracking up when I read them all. And when Butch came and they thought, Butch and Penguin came and he came with his muscle and everything, and they were firing at the bus because they thought it was Hugo, and it was actually Fish Mooney. Fish Mooney walks out. Penguin's like, oh my gosh. And Butch runs. This was confusing to me because Butch is so loyal that I was really confused that he saw Fish and he ran away. Why do you think he ran away?
I thought for sure they were gonna be united.
Right?
Again, and
Yeah.
he was gonna be like confused of how she's alive, but I
Yeah.
thought he'd be more than happy and like excited to see her because he's like, Fish is like his woman, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know why he ran.
I
I'm
don't
confused by that
understand it
too,
either.
honestly. I don't have a theory.
Yeah, I feel like if we do explain it away in a later episode, it's definitely going to be, I thought you were dead. No, I'm not dead. Touch. And then all of a sudden everything's
Touch, and
fine.
then she controls him again.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to touch him. He'd be
I know,
like,
he just knows.
I'll do what you want anyway,
But his
babe.
heart is not with her anymore. It's with Tabitha.
Who is now?
Well, she's not dead.
Oh.
We don't know.
You're right.
She's in like a coma, so
Yeah.
you know, it's we're still see. But
It's okay.
no matter what happens, Fish is still in control. Like seriously, she just takes control of every situation, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. She got Peabody with her. What a great duo. I kind of wish they would have stayed together because that would have been fantastic. And then she escaped, and that was amazing. Can we get that picture of Fish? There she is. Girl power. Hashtag girl power.
I just wish I could do weird things with
Her
my
thing.
fingers, and
The way
everyone would
she-
think
yeah.
it would be cool.
She does move
You
her
notice
fingers
her like
in a way.
is back. Like
Yeah.
it's totally, she's all there. She's all back. She's just enhanced, and I absolutely love it. And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And she's totally gonna be in season 3 and gonna kick ass.
For sure.
Hugo's mad world we have going on here. His entire world just crashed before him. And can we get that picture of Hugo up there with the bomb?
The bomb.
There it is.
There he is. He was so deliciously evil, and I love it.
It looks like the same bomb from The Shadow. Has anybody seen The Shadow with Alec Baldwin? It's the same bomb. I'm just saying.
Trivia. Good
It
to
is.
know. Now we
The
know.
Shadow knows.
So that's awesome.
All right.
So in Hugo's little world here, he put the Riddler in charge of basically tormenting Fox and Bruce, which he did fantastic at. But then he locked him back up. And I was so sad because the Riddler has been trying and trying to prove himself to Hugo, and it's just hasn't been going well. He just takes him and then puts him back and uses him, puts him back. And did anybody notice that the Riddler's reflection of his glasses gave him those eyebrows like the Riddler? Did anybody see that?
I did
Was
not.
it just me? Okay, let me know. If you saw it, let me know, because he was laughing and the reflection of his glasses totally went like this, and it was great. Again, directorial. Who was the director? Because he was so awesome, and I caught so many things. Did you guys see that, or was it just me? Let me know. Hashtag me, YouTube us. Let us know if you saw that, because I thought it was great. I thought it was cool with the fire and ice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fighting each
that
other,
was cool.
Mr.
glasses.
Free in the glasses, yeah. And then Hugo walks in the middle, and I totally thought he was dead. I totally
don't know-
thought he was dead.
I don't know how he's not.
I don't know how he's not either.
He's not dead
Because-
right there.
Like I said, the extreme heat and the extreme cold mixed together kept him at room temperature.
I don't. But then
He
when
was
he
like
came
frozen.
back,
He was on fire and frozen.
but then when
and
he came back, it was like
oh,
nothing
no.
had hit him. It was just his clothes. His face
The
was
only
like
thing that
normal.
hit him was Jim Gordon just, God, wake up!
Wake up!
Yeah.
And then
Like, Jesus, Jim.
we actually see Hugo scared, which we haven't seen the entire
Yeah.
time because he's been so confident. And then at the end of it all, they put him in jail.
No.
Like that, like that's gonna hold him. For real, guys. Like if everything we know about Gotham villains, jail for Hugo.
Are they sticking him in that little cell
no.
that's actually in the police department? Because that's like the only
Oh,
jail I've
God.
seen anybody put
I'm
in.
sure.
I hope
I'm
not,
sure.
because
He was sitting in there.
seriously, like I hope BD Wong comes back in season 3, because BD Wong, you like encompassed Hugo Strange, and it was fantastic to watch. So I hope
Yeah.
they put him in that cell, because then that means that we
weasel
will
his
see
way
him
out of there.
again.
Yeah,
So
well,
he's
I feel like
fantastic.
his like purpose for next season is definitely going to be like, in this episode, we discovered this weird thing from your bus experiment place.
yeah. And what
Tell
is
us all
it?
you know about him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was Hugo's dream too, was for all of his experiments to like run
free.
rampant
free.
in Gotham, which actually happens. So the old lady comes, this poor
Oh,
homeless
poor
old
thing.
lady, and she opens the bus door, and all these like crazy freaking creatures come out. She's on her knees like, oh my gosh. Personally, I think I would run away. I wouldn't stand there.
All
Look
these-
at every one of them come out
Yeah.
and be like, who's that? What's that? I would be Florida. That's where I would be. It's Florida.
But
So
all
bad.
these creatures, all these monsters came out
Nice call.
of the bus, but they must have been pretty cordial and behaved themselves pretty well while in the bus together.
Well, that's true. That's interesting. But
I figured they would tear each other apart.
I think they were. I would assume that they were somewhat chained, because when they were loading them in the bus, I don't know. That's a good question.
It's a very good question.
That's a very good question. So notice every one of the monsters was blurred out So we didn't see them. We kind of saw outlines. And so we were sitting here talking amongst ourselves, like what could possibly these monsters be that we're going to see in season 3? Because it's totally alluding to that. So we want to know what you guys saw. What did you see? What outlines did you see? So then we can sit here and talk about them here. Hashtag us Gotham AS. And we're on the Twitter and the YouTube. Let us know. And okay, last but not least, we saw Bruce as a woman.
Kind of.
I don't think it was Bruce as a woman.
It's like Bruce leaned down and he had long hair, and I was like, Bruce's sister? It's a clone.
He is definitely a pretty lady, though.
He's a pretty lady.
A very pretty lady.
But very curious because, like I said, everything is kind of tied up, okay? Jim is going to find Lee. Okay, the villains have escaped. Yes, Hugo is in jail. What's his name? Is the captain now, and he's doing a fantastic job. Harvey, there you go, Bullock, is the captain now. So everything is kind of, wrapping up and ending. But then this bomb is dropped with this clone of Bruce. And so I have no idea what they're going to be doing with that. I have to assume that it has to go with the Court of Owls, something with the Court of Owls. And now we also know that season 3 is going to be all about Bruce fighting the Court of Owls, because now with Alfred and him, that's his main focus, is like fighting the Court of Owls. And Alfred is so ecstatic, as we saw. So
I just love that. But there's a secret society that's running all of Gotham. Alfred, God damn it, Bruce!
I know. Why'd you have to be so good?
Let it go!
But he can't. He can't.
Bloody hell.
So I'm super excited to see what they have in store for season 3. Let us know what you guys think about, okay, Bruce with hair, girly Bruce. I don't know.
Femme Bruce.
Femme Bruce.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Hashtag Femme Bruce. It's happening.
Okay.
Let us know what you guys think of Femme Bruce and where you guys think season 3 is going. The Court of Owls, all of that. I want to know your theories. So let us know. YouTube, we're live. Kristen's on the YouTube.
It's me.
Jordan's on the Twitter. And I'm going to talk to you guys when we get back from the break. So we'll see you in just a second.
Bye-bye.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
Oh my God.
Figure that out.
High five.
We had a crazy vampire threesome. And you can't unsee that. That's burned into my brain now.
I was like, you know why we saying yes. You know why we saying yes. Look at me, I'm dancing.
He was like, yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want.
He is quite something.
And we're like, inseparable.
These hoes ain't loyal.
You just went to a totally different direction on that one.
I love it. That's genius.
Billionaire goes broke, it means he's got like $4 million.
This might actually be a thing.
Somebody better take some pictures of this.
Are we there yet? Can we talk about this?
We've been waiting all night.
I don't like to break nails.
You can't count anything out. It's been another awesome night at the Stream.tv, guys.
Thank you for joining us, you guys.
Hello, you guys, and we're back. Thank you for joining us here at the Stream.tv for the Gotham After Show. We are excited to hear your theories. I know that thing is like squeaky. We're here to discuss your theories, what it is you're thinking. So, before we do that, we have some fan art by Stevenson Johnson. Thank you so much, Stevenson. Look at that. He has everybody there. Bruce, Mr. Freeze, Ben. I'm sorry, not Ben. Jim. So the last time I did that, somebody said we should play a drinking game and watch that. And
Oh my God, you guys must be drunk.
Every time I said Ben, I was like, take a drink, and I thought it was funny. Anyway, let's go ahead and catch Twitter first.
Tweet.
See what's going on there.
All right, here on the Twitter, we have Amadeus.
Amadeus.
And he says,
Woo.
what do you guys expect to see in the next season of Gotham?
Well, more Court of Owls. I want that lady to take off her mask.
For real.
So I can see who she is.
Kill them all.
Definitely. Yeah. And I guess more villains now that they're running rampant. It's going to be a lot to take on for season 3. Court of Owls and all of these villains that came out. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do with their time.
Yeah.
There.
It's going to be interesting. I feel like we're definitely going to get the like small or the overarching storyline of the Court of Owls, but in between, like we did this with this season, we are going to be introduced to a whole bunch of brand new villains. And I think because of the way that they've kind of explained the villains to us and or their lack of explanation for the villains to us, we're going to see a lot of like new, like completely original to the Gotham show villains for this upcoming season of Gotham 3. So that'll be cool, but hopefully we get our Joker back.
There was actually...
I was pulling for him to come back. I was pulling for him
For
to
who?
come back. Jerome.
Yes, there was actually like a really cool theory on YouTube, actually.
Yeah, it was.
This was last week by a gentleman named Matthew M.K., and his theory makes a lot of sense. So he's saying, and possibly Jerome came out of the bus because we heard some laughter.
Yeah,
but
we did.
if Jerome was reanimated, then it didn't give Hugo enough time to give him a backstory, which makes a lot of sense with the Joker's whole backstory not being there. So he just kind of running rampant and kind of being just a sociopath, which he already is. But I think it's a very, very interesting theory because it makes so much sense because nobody knows where Joker came from or anything. So if Gotham could do it justice, that would be good. I would love to see that to happen.
That would be awesome. Awesome.
And our second question is, if Butch, it's from Mirror Domains. If Butch is afraid of fish, why didn't he just shoot her? He has the right equipment.
Yeah, that's very true.
Gatling gun
But
will kinda
maybe
get it
he
done.
didn't have the courage to shoot her because he loved her at one point. So maybe he was more like baffled. Ghost, like I gotta give him a run.
Ghost.
That's what I was going for. Ghost.
Scooby-Doo.
Before we hop on the YouTube, I just wanted to point out Jordan brought some little action figure men. He brought Mr. Freeze and Batman, and I'll have you guys know. Well, Jordan, you can
Here we
tell.
go.
I'll have you guys know that these are.
Yeah.
What are they?
This is Mr.
Ancient.
Batman.
No, not
I've had these
ancient.
since I was like 12 years old,
They're
maybe.
antiques. There we go. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. I made a little movie with it, so maybe I'll post that sometime. I made it when I was 15 years old. It's a stop animation movie. It's pretty
He
fantastic.
did really well. I've seen it because
Yeah.
he still has it. So he'll have to post it so you guys can see
Pretty
it.
awesome.
And that's a Clooney Batman doll.
It is though, and I
It's
know
got
this.
nipples.
It is a Clooney Batman, and this is a Schwarzenegger Freeze. But I just, I gave him the voice of. Okay, in my movie that I made, I gave him the voice of Sean Connery before Bane had the voice of Sean Connery. I just want everybody to know that, and I was 15, so that was like some time ago. Anyways,
Just had to point that out. Moving on
Credit.
to the YouTube.
All right, we've got a bunch of questions as this was the season finale, so I'm going to try and whip through as many of them as I possibly can. So, was that a Bruce Wayne clone or Clayface? So, at the very end, obviously, our friend Bruce, Femme Bruce, I'm going to go ahead and say it wasn't Clayface because if it was
No. I don't think
Clayface,
it was Clayface.
how did he get back there? Because he got caught. So,
Yeah,
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no too.
yeah.
No Clayface.
I wonder if Penguin will be immune to her powers, talking about Barbara, or if he's going to get mind controlled again by someone
Immune
different.
to Barbara's powers?
Immune
Or
to
do
her
you
like
mean-
sex appeal.
Or do you mean Fish Mooney's powers?
Oh.
I don't think he's immune.
Both.
Why would he be immune to Fish Mooney's powers? I think he's affected by it. I think he would be
Totally.
affected by it. But Barbara, I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff happening between Barbara and. Anyway, that's like an awkward. Go ahead.
All right. If Gordon really does leave for a while, is this going to be the perfect opportunity for the TV show to have a time jump? Yes. Yes, that would be a great idea. I would love to see that. That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
I don't think there's going to be a time jump because the
I
whole thing is
know.
supposed to be
Before
Batman. So, I don't think there's going to be a time
You can
jump.
jump like 2 years into the future.
That's not like really a time.
A lot can happen.
I think a
in 2
time
years.
jump, they mean like 10 years, 15. Although excuse me, the actor that plays Bruce Wayne is growing rapidly. So
Yeah.
maybe
He's
they
not a
have to
little boy
time
no
jump.
more.
No, he's
Yeah.
definitely
Got like
not a little
rapid
boy.
growing juice.
Yeah, he just kind of grows like this. Ooh, not like this, just like this.
Who was the thing with the eye? I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. No idea.
Oh, right. There's that thing
Yeah.
that I was like, who is that? Yeah, I have no
totally.
idea.
It was like a weird like goat eye type situation. Nope, no idea, no clue. So Mr. Freeze and Firefly are out now. What do you guys think that they're gonna do? And what is Mr. Freeze's motivation now that his wife is dead? What is he gonna do? Because his motivation used to just be to save his wife.
I mean, I think that now he's just going to want everybody to feel like he does.
Cold and dead inside.
Cold and dead
Yeah, he's
inside.
cold and
And
dead.
so and I think he also is going to have a vendetta against, the Wayne enterprise, Wayne everything. So all
Yeah.
the villains here are after Wayne. So
That makes a good. Yeah, that makes a lot
they're
of
going to
sense.
go after him. And Firefly, I don't know. Maybe she's going to go find Cat eventually because she kind of stood up for her in the end. So maybe some memory was jogged that was her
Yeah.
friend rather than like her servant. So
Or if she'll go down the path of Firefly and just go batshit.
either one's possible. Anything is possible with Gotham. Let's do one more question.
And it's not a question, it's just a comment that I thought was real fun. So Martin Schweck said if Ben McKenzie, Jim Gordon plans on going and finding Lee, he better be careful because I don't think Deadpool will take too kindly to him coming and trying to steal his girlfriend.
This is
love
true.
that.
In a fight,
Very
quick,
nice.
who would win?
Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
He can't die.
He can't-
I love you,
Very
Jim,
true.
but
I
you don't know. like,
Deadpool's
see-
pretty badass. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love Deadpool.
And he'd be making jokes through the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
They would be hilarious.
They would be
It'd be so
hilarious.
good.
So we are all Deadpool fans now that you know. Just random tidbit, not really random. It's totally valid. So anyway, thank you for joining us for the last season. Last episode of Gotham season 2. We had so much fun. We've had a blast here with the three of us, and we can't wait to do it again next season. So we hope to see you. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you very much.
And we will see you next time.
We'll miss you and keep the conversation going.
Yes.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Twitter us.